Well, everyone, my iPhone 15 has kind of been my good side phone that I've been using for about a year now. And I wanted to go and kind of show you what my battery health and my cycle count is after using this phone for about a year. Now that the iPhone 16s came out, I have the 16 Pro right here. They're really good phones. I'm probably going to switch over to those ones pretty much full time. But my iPhone 15 Pro was my main device that I've been using, and my iPhone 15 was my secondary device that I've been primarily using. So the battery health on this thing is going to be pretty accurate to what you'd probably see in even my current main device that I'm using. So if we take a look at my settings application here, if we go and scroll down until we get into our battery, which is right here, and if we go and click on battery health, let's go and see what it is. So right now, my battery health is at 99%, which is actually pretty good. That's actually much better than I thought it was going to be. And my cycle count is about 37. So that is something that's actually fairly interesting. I'm curious to see how this is going to compare against my other phone, my 15 Pro that I've been using. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'll save that for a different video, but it's kind of interesting too. Now, with this meaning, or what this basically means, is that on a normal usage, I would say, you're probably going to be getting somewhat around this. I would say anywhere from like 1 to 3 to 4% of battery degradation every year is kind of what you'd expect to see, about 1 to 3%. But you can even go down 5% in a year. It doesn't really matter too much if you're planning on keeping your phone for like 2 years or 3 years. If you're planning on keeping it for 6 or 7 years, then that's a big deal. But for someone like me who's only going to use this phone for maybe a year and then use it as like a very, very side phone, like 2 years or 3 years forever, like I think this is totally, this is totally okay. And again, with the cycle count, it says this is the number of times iPhone has, used your battery's capacity, meaning, so it's amount of times it went all the way up to 0, then 100, then 0, 100, like the amount of times it kind of, went through with that. So the cycle count, the lower it is, the better it is. The maximum capacity, the higher this is, the better it is. So that's kind of what it is so far. Now, I've been using my iPhone, like I said, like as a primarily secondary device, but you can see for yourself, I've done lots of battery tests within this thing. I've done lots of battery comparisons. I've done so many speed comparisons, all these things. I don't baby these phones around at all. I just leave them in the sun sometimes, like it doesn't matter. But I will tell you, for the average person, you will still probably see around the same battery degradation, because I'm not using this phone every single day. You are probably going to see that your battery degradation could be anywhere from 98%, 97%, so something around there. But as long as it's above 95% for your first year, if you're planning on using this phone for years and years and years, you're probably going to be okay. But if you're using this phone for 2 or 3 years, even if you're at like 90% of the first year, it's not the biggest deal in the world. So that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.